Hello, welcome. I was expecting the video to Welcome to another episode of NS9BETS. As you can see this week, my shit's working.
Yeah,
Tyler, you get to see my beautiful face.
I know our female audience just dropped drastically.
It really did. So I'm Cody, that's Tyler, and we're here to talk some March Madness. Tyler, how about them Peacocks?
I am incredibly thankful for the Peacocks because today I would have had to put money into my betting account. That was my last ditched effort, and it's a plus 575 money line. I was able to buy groceries today thanks to the Peacocks.
Oh, thank God. Tyler won't go hungry because of the Peacocks.
I was able to buy groceries because of that team.
That's awesome. Yeah, no, I mentioned it in our group chat yesterday that if I wanted to bet on the Peacocks, I would have to drive to either Pennsylvania or New York. And I didn't see where, with gas prices where they are, how it would be profitable for me to drive to another state and do this. I mean, I know Jim, who just joined us in the chat. Jim does it all the time because he's a degenerate. He'll drive wherever he has to go bet on sports. But for me, I was like, I just don't see it. I wasn't even gonna take money line. I was gonna take the spread just because I was scared.
Oh no, I didn't care. I didn't even. If they would have lost by a spread, I wouldn't have cared. It wouldn't have been worth it to me. No, I needed that plus 575 good juice.
Jim is saying that he's the one that told us to take the money line.
I will give Jim credit. I was not even going to bet the game until I saw that in our group chat, and I went, you know what? Screw it. The rest of my money in my account, boom.
And then he also said it's only a 12-minute drive for him, so it's not that bad. He's not that much of a degenerate.
I mean, 12 minutes is still. I don't like going to the gas station across the street.
Yeah, no, if it was me, it would be like, it was only a 20-minute drive to New York. If I really wanted to, I could drive to the city, but I'm not driving to the city. I'd rather drive to the mainland.
I would just drive to the border, park my car, place the bet, turn around.
Yeah, I've done that before. I actually did that. It was like whenever FanDuel first did their like the hammer bet, where like if so many people bet on this, the spread goes up or whatever. It was like hammer the over or something like that. I did that, and it was an experience. So I got off work at 4 a.m, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna drive to Pennsylvania, place this bet, and drive back. On my way home, I almost fell asleep at the wheel.
That's tough.
And I was like, and I only won like $20-something from this bet. I was like, was this worth it? Was it worth risking my life to make this dumbass bet?
This is why, hypothetically, if you live in a state that doesn't have gambling legalized yet, just use an offshore book. Hypothetically.
Yeah. I mean, I almost dabbled in that before when I was in college. I was a little sketched out, so I didn't. But luckily, when I moved to New Jersey, we were able to do it. So let's see. Jim said
those offshore books don't give you the boost like the real ones.
Jim said I got to go about 100 yards in. Won't let me do it on the river. Now that's rough.
That sucks.
Yeah. See, I was able to just go like as soon as I got a PA, boom, big bang, boom, do it. But also, I don't know if you were part of the conversation a couple weeks ago, but I was in New York trying to make bets, and it wouldn't let me on the FanDuel app.
I think I read that.
Yeah, it was weird.
I was probably a few beers in.
I don't blame you. I was too. I had a few Moscow mules, vodka mules. Can't be supporting the Russians.
So I actually forgot about St. Peter's yesterday that I placed that bet because I did it so early in the morning.
Okay.
I just forgot about it, and I got off work and just drank all day.
So you
I didn't
woke
tune
up
in. No, I did not tune in until about 5 minutes left. And I was like, oh shit, I got money on this.
Oh, okay. See, that's kind of the best though, right? Whenever you forget you placed a bet, or maybe you placed a bet. I've done this before where you place a bet where you think you had it one way, but
Yeah.
then you actually placed it the other, and then you're surprised. You're like, oh shit, I just won money, even though I thought I just lost it.
That just goes to show how bad we are.
Yeah, no, we're very, very just loosey goosey with all our picks. But anyway, moving on to what we were starting the podcast with St. Peter's. We're in the Elite Eight, starts tomorrow. I want to look at some odds. So I'm going to bring up, first, I'm going to bring up the FanDuel odds. And the thing with this is, since I'm in New Jersey, I got this straight from the app. I had to write in St. Peter's myself because they won't even show me the odds. So here we go. This is FanDuel's odds. And the reason we have FanDuel and then I also have DraftKings is because they vary. And it seems like a lot of people, at least around the internet, from what I'm hearing, people are liking Houston to take it all.
I feel like I've read the same thing everywhere, and
Yeah,
we'll get to our picks today, but it's concerning.
yeah. Houston is definitely, I would say, the best value. They're one of the better teams. They are playing Nova today, which kind of worries me. Nova's always kind of a surprise team that could take somebody down, but I like the value.
The Godfather has Arkansas at better odds.
Does he?
He does.
Oh no, yeah, he told us about that. He's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." What did he have it at, like 60-1?
Yeah, it's 70-1.
70-1 odds for Arkansas to win it all. So yeah, Houston, kind of the internet consensus to win it all. But you look at the bracket. We have a potential for a Duke North Carolina Final Four. And it seems like they really just want to write this storybook ending for Coach K.
Yeah, which is what, once again, we'll get to our picks, but I don't want that.
Neither do I. I want St. Peter's.
It's like Alabama. It's like Alabama and Georgia in the college football championship every year. I don't want that.
Yeah, give me St. Peter's versus Duke in the Final Four. That's what I want.
Give me St. Peter's and like Villanova.
Well, who's Duke?
No, give me St. Peter's in Miami.
St. Peter's in Miami.
Yeah.
But yeah, so these are the FanDuel odds. Houston, as we already said a couple times, the consensus pick at plus 360 here on FanDuel. Let me bring up DraftKings odds.
St. Peter's in Miami. We could bring back a Catholic versus convicts.
We could. We really could. So here's DraftKings. Again, I had to write in St. Peter's. It even says on the thing, it says winner without Rutgers and Seton Hall because those are two New Jersey schools. But anyway, I digress. I'm going to be giving a lot of calls to, or I'm going to be mentioning New Jersey Gov on Twitter a lot for the next week or so. But anyway, we got Houston at plus 350 here. It's not the odds aren't as good. I mean, I see people saying all the time, like, you should open as many sports books as you can to get the best odds.
I don't got time for that.
That's kind of where I'm at. I mean, with the Action Network, though, like if you have the Action Network app, they'll show you all the odds everywhere. So I think if you have that in as a companion app, then you're better off having every sports book you can. But if you're not using the Action Network, I don't think it's worth having more than one book. Just stick to one that you like. Stick to one that is easy to operate. And if you're me, one that's aesthetically pleasing.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Just let me maneuver your website easily.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't been on DraftKings in a while, and I went on last night to get this screenshot, and they actually switched it up. Like it looks different.
Yeah, I have never been on either site. I'm not able to.
Yeah. But so these are the odds. I don't know. I feel like Duke might be something to keep an eye on.
I might get a little frisky and throw some money on Miami.
Really?
I might just get a little frisky.
Yeah. Just throw a flyer on them.
Yeah, you might as well. Because, I mean, plus, maybe like a, you know what? Let me dig into this a little more. Don't we, how is your bracket looking, by the way, Cody?
Oh, yeah. Do we want to look at the bracket challenge?
Yeah, well, I look at these futures here.
All right. I'll bring up the bracket challenge. So I am no longer in first. I don't even know what place I'm in.
I did see that.
I don't. The thing is like, good for you. You can make your own username, but I don't even know who these people are, and it makes me mad. Like Luke and Bill, never heard of you, Luke and Bill, but you're in fourth. But we do. The thing is we do have a solid 1, 2, and 3 right now.
I can't see that far.
You can't see it.
I'm blind.
Dude, it's not even that. Like I zoomed in for you.
Yeah, but I'm blind.
Oh my god.
Also, why is my camera frozen?
Yeah, I just noticed that.
It's tough.
So anyway, yeah, we have the 1, 2, and 3 here. If these people are watching, which I doubt, congrats. For the number 1 and number 2 that had Purdue and Arizona being the champion. Sorry. But let me scroll down here a little bit. I think I'm like 20 something. I'm tied for 26th right now, right here.
I don't know. I'm way down there. I gave up after the first day.
And this is without me even knowing anything about the tournament this year. The only thing I knew is that Texas Tech was hot going into the tournament. That's why I had them as my champ. And I did well. I was in first for like the first two and a half rounds. Do we want to take a look at your bracket?
No, we really don't. No.
Well, let's look at number 1 here. Let's look at this person's bracket.
Yeah, we don't need to see mine. I know it's Gonzaga and Iowa in the championship. And
So this
that didn't play.
I'm Sports. I don't even know how to pronounce this. But whoever you are, you're in our bracket challenge. We're going to break down your bracket. This guy needs Houston to win it all.
Yeah.
And but they do still have 3 out of their 4 Final Four alive. That's better than I have.
Like I said, I gave up on this 2 days in.
Now let's look at mine. I'm at 76%.
What a genius.
Wait, why isn't it showing my thing? Oh. There we go. So yeah, I only have Villanova left. So I need Villanova to beat Houston to get any more points. But it won't even matter.
Like I said, I wiped my hands of that thing after day 1. But let me tell you, Aldi's
sign yours. I'm going to sign yours.
I'll just change the subject on you. Aldi's a great grocery store.
Aldi?
Yeah, I got a good bit of groceries for $81.
That's good. I have an Aldi down the street from me. I've been thinking about going.
Oh, it's terrific.
Tyler, can I search? What did you name your bracket?
I couldn't tell you.
Here, let's look at the Godfathers here.
Well, the Godfather was giving out some pretty shitty picks there at round 1.
So he's at 56%. Does he have anybody left? He has Villanova left. But he has Gonzaga winning it all. Good for him.
The Godfather almost got to make an appearance today.
Yeah, he almost did. If Tyler had to go coach some high schoolers.
So let's just say I'm at 34%. So we'll go.
So you're at 34%.
Yeah, we don't need to look at my bracket. We're okay.
No, it's okay. We'll go.
No, it's
I'll
okay.
find it. I'll find it.
No,
It's okay.
no, we're good. We're good.
It's
Not a big
okay. I'll
deal.
find it.
Not a big deal. We don't need it. We don't need to do that. We're good. It's all good.
Where? We can look at Jim's, but I want yours. Where's yours?
I don't know, but we're all good. We don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. No big deal. We're good.
All right. I'll save you the embarrassment.
I don't know if I have a single team remaining. Nope, I don't. Anyhow, what was next on the Cody agenda for today?
I think our picks. So I'm just gonna go through and read. You go ahead and talk about your picks.
All right. Well, we got UFC tonight, so I haven't picked anything for that yet. They're not a real UFC, a UFC fight night. It's actually not tonight. It should be starting pretty soon. Regardless, I do have a boxing pick for some reason. I just tailed someone random on Reddit.
Yeah. I did that today. I did that today for a parlay, but I also tailed that person yesterday for a parlay, and none of them hit.
So since that's not my pick, I will not say it.
Yeah.
But
Jim said he needs our USA Panama picks for tomorrow.
What's that?
I assume that's soccer.
Yeah, I don't know.
Considering they just tied 0-0 to Mexico, I'm going to say they might win by 1.
Go ahead, give them your soccer picks, because I don't know shit about soccer. All right, what do I got?
No, remember, I retired soccer. We're not doing soccer anymore because I can't win a bet.
All right, so we'll get this out of the way here.
Oh, I did have more. I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at this. I had more to talk about with St. Peter's. So, St. Peter's entering the Elite Eight. We're at plus 450 odds. That's like the consensus, I guess. What did you have it at?
I don't know. I couldn't
whatever
find
it was.
I couldn't find it.
And then, so this was before last night. They were plus 2,200 to make it to the Final Four. So this was, before Friday night's game. And they're now, we already saw, plus 3,000 to win the championship. So those are the only tidbits I had there. All right. I just wanted to make sure I got that in because I did the research.
Should have taken it, to be honest with you. But regardless, here's what I got today so far. We've got Tennessee, Ole Miss, over 13.5. College baseball's back, baby. We're betting it. We're losing it. Over 13.5. Tennessee has hit, I think, 64 home runs so far this year.
Yeah.
Ole Miss, they're always just solid and legit. Take the over in that one. That's, I think, my only college baseball pick for the day. Let me ask you, where are you at with Houston and Villanova?
I'm leaning Houston. What's the point spread?
Oh, last I checked, it was 2.5.
Yeah, it's 2.5. Houston's favored.
Right.
If I were to take this game, I would take Houston money line minus 146, which I think I'm going to do.
So I feel good about mine then. I just took the over.
Okay.
Houston puts up points. Villanova's small. They're going to run. The over's 127, I believe. That's what I got it at.
Yeah, it's 127.
Yeah. That's actually going to be my pick of the day for the parlay.
Interesting.
We're just going to take the over in that one.
All right, we'll get into the parlay later, but I like that. The over is your pick for the parlay.
That is my over is the only pick I'm taking in that game so far, unless I dabble in some prop bets. I'm not sure yet.
Gotcha.
That one's a tough read because everyone seems to be on Houston, but I haven't
Yeah,
seen.
yeah. Like, I hate to like tail the public like that, but I feel like Houston's just playing better basketball.
Which is also why I think I should take Villanova because the opposite always happens. And what I
Yeah, I
think will
mean,
happen, the opposite will happen.
yeah, I mean, I've been in a place where I should be tailing myself, but I still have not tailed myself.
You mean fade? Fade.
That's what I meant. Yeah, sorry. I'm like looking at 1,000 different things right now.
So far, that's going to be my only pick in that one. Um, then, in regard to Arkansas and Duke, I'm taking Arkansas +4. I'm not going to get
Okay.
Ricky with the money line.
Yeah, no, I think taking the spread there is your best bet.
I think it was only +125, so probably might have been a little more. But
Yeah, I think almost any of these games, any of these March Madness games that have a somewhat large spread, like I wouldn't say 4 is large, but I'm going to include it. But I'm looking at Miami against Kansas, they're +6. Take the plus points. These are going to be close
unless
games. These are going to be close
it's
games
St.
down the line.
Peter's, then take that money line, baby.
Yeah. Unless it's St. Peter's, then you're taking the money line. But yeah, I think the rest of these games are just going to be too close for you to take
Yeah.
a favorite spread, a minus spread.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you can probably keep it within 150.
Yeah.
Once you start getting closer to the twos, it's like, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
Any more picks?
so far, that's all I have for today. I've been going back and forth on some other picks. I do kind of like the Bulls today over the Cavs.
Bulls over Cavs. Okay.
I don't know if I will take it for sure yet. I will let you know within the next few minutes.
Well, speaking of NBA, I do have an NBA prop. Today, I'm taking CJ McCollum over 24.5 points. What did I get it at? Got that at -110. He's hit that mark in his last 3 games. Um, the last game against San Antonio, he had 24. But this time around, there's no Brandon Ingram, so he's like the only scorer for the Pelicans today. So that's why I like that pick.
What was that pick?
It was CJ McCollum over 24.5 points.
Add it to my card.
Okay.
Just placed it.
If you really wanted to get frisky, you could probably dabble in his assists as well. It's over 5.5. I actually think that's hit quite a few times for him. Let me
Add it
double
to my
check
card.
that. You're such a degenerate. Anything that sounds halfway decent, you're like, it's mine. I'll take it.
I actually have CJ McCollum at 7 assists, so do not add that to my card.
You have him at 7?
Yeah. So go ahead and do not add that to my card.
So when it comes to assists, he's hit over 5.5 in his last 3. And he's hit over 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 out of his last 5. 5 out of the last 6. Yeah, I think if you have what I'm seeing over 5.5, you might want to take that. I'm going to add it to my card right now, actually.
Well, I got it at 6, so or at 7, so I'm not going to add that to my card.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But anyway, so that's my NBA pick. My NHL pick is actually underway right now, and we're starting to sweat.
Not good.
I took Stamkos. I posted it on Twitter earlier, but I took Stamkos over 2.5 shots on goal. He just got his first shot on goal on a power play. They're playing Detroit. I really thought that he was just going to go off. The last time they played Detroit, I think he had 6 shots on goal, and that was only that was on the 4th of this month. So I don't know what's going on. That whole game is kind of wacky to me right now, actually. But I'm glad so I thought that game was going to be over was going to go over 6.5. There hasn't been a goal scored yet. So it's definitely not going how I pictured it, but I also didn't bet it that way. So,
And also, I almost forgot before I do forget NASCAR tomorrow at Coda Road Course. Whatever the odds are for Chase Elliott to win, take them.
so explain how's his record on road courses?
Unbelievable.
Okay.
He is probably the best road course racer there is. Whatever it is, maybe top 3, top 5 if you can get plus money there, but he's going to be the heavy betting favorite tomorrow. I'd imagine it's 375. I didn't get a chance to look yet. Somewhere in there to win outright. So
Chase Elliott to win outright is plus 270.
Yeah.
Um,
Not so if you can get him top 3. Larson won a race at a road course last year. AJ Allmendinger is going to be up there as well. He's racing the Xfinity today.
So
Whatever.
Yeah,
so look at Allmendinger as a road course, maybe top 5, top 10, depending
I
on
just threw some money on Elliott to win outright. So
yep. Larson's going to be tough, but Chase Elliott wins a lot at road courses.
Yeah. All right. So we got all our picks out. Let's make a parlay for today. So you said yours was Houston over.
I am going Houston and Villanova over 127 is my pick for our parlay.
All right. My pick for the parlay. Hold on. My app is freaking out. My pick for the parlay today, I'm taking. Oh, the line moved. Fuck. I'm still going to take it. Taking Nets money line. They're playing a Heat team that just lost to the Knicks last night, which was kind of surprising. But vaccine mandates have been lifted for athletes in the state of New York. That means Kyrie is making his home debut today. Maybe even look at taking his points. Last I saw is over. It was 29.5.
Yeah. So what does he have? 40 and 60 in his last 2 games?
Something like that. Yeah. Let me look.
I think that's accurate because earlier I was looking at possibly points, assists, rebounds for him. I believe it was at like 34.5.
Oh, you have to take that.
I could be wrong on that number. Don't quote me on that. Let me check.
So let me see. I got Kyrie up here right now. Last game against Miami, he had 29.
Okay.
But let's look.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you were right. The last 2 games, he had 43 and he had 60. And then a game before that, he had 22. But then the game before that, he had 50.
All right. So Kyrie is over 37.5.
Jim told us that Kyrie is at 27.5 right now. If you can get it at that number, I would hammer it.
But what about the points, rebounds, assists?
So let's look at the points, rebounds, assists.
It hasn't been great. While you look at that, I might need another beverage.
So points, rebounds, assists for Kyrie right now is 32.5. But so the odds on that are minus 122. Let's go to Kyrie's points. 27.5 is minus 120. So I mean, if the 2 there discourages you, just take his points. But if not,
so you think just looking at the points?
Yeah, just because it's better odds. I mean, it's only two points difference.
Yeah, so I actually
minus 120 or minus 122.
So my book actually has him at 28.5 for points.
That sucks. What's the combined?
37.5.
Wait, I don't think I looked at the right combined.
Probably
being honest. I looked at points and assists, not points, rebounds, assists. Points, rebounds, assists, he's at 37.5 at minus 104, so that might be the move.
Oh, that's what I mentioned earlier, Cody. Good Lord.
I looked at the wrong thing, Tyler.
Maybe we listen. Maybe we open our ears up.
I did listen to you. I just looked at the wrong thing. It's on me.
We never listened to Tyler. Good Lord, you get on camera 1 week and all of a sudden your ears stop working.
So I'm gonna add that to the parlay as well because I think we can. No, we can't parlay that. That's so stupid. Why can't I same game parlay that and then?
Struggling.
So let's make a decision here. Do we want the Nets money line at -200, or do we want Kyrie over 37.5 points, rebounds, assists at -104 for the parlay?
This is your pick. As long as my part of the parlay hits, I don't care.
I'm thinking I'm
Because then I
going
can
with the
hold it over
Kyrie.
you.
We're keeping Kyrie. We're taking out the Nets money
All
line.
right. Well, I cannot tail that because it's not an option for me to combine those two things.
Well, I'm sorry. All right, Jim, you're in here. Anybody else? Give us your picks. We'll put it in the community parlay.
So
We'll
I will
wait around for that.
and I will try to come up with some more potential picks for you. Because my personal parlay is going to be Nets -200 and Houston, Villanova over 127. I'm going to go against your parlay since you picked one that is not an option to me.
So we got Jim saying Arkansas money line.
He's throwing money line in there on us. What a dick.
I mean, it's plus money, but like you said, yeah, I'd prefer the points.
Yeah, you dick.
But I'll add that in. I'm not putting a lot of money on this because I don't like that Arkansas pick.
Not gonna lie, not a good one.
Before that, with the two picks we had, I was ready to put like a unit on it. Now it's gonna be like half a unit.
Thanks, Jim. Asshole.
Jim's like, we don't need the points.
I would prefer to have them.
Yeah.
So for the record, we would have been at plus 186 if we would have done Nets -200 and over 127. And you know what? I'm just going to tweak this little parlay myself as well, and I'm going to go Houston I'm going to go Arkansas +4.
All right.
I'm going to have my
So
little
where
parlay.
we're at right now with the other parlay, with the Houston Villanova over 127, Kyrie combined points, rebounds, assists over 37.5, and Arkansas money line, we're at plus 821.
Yeah, but I like mine more. Mine's
No, I saw the look on your face. You looked up and you're like, that sounds good.
I did hear the +8 something. I was like, what? Did you say? You got any more of them plus money bets? So my tweaked parlay is plus 447.
That's with Arkansas with the points.
Nets.
That's Nets money line
Mm-hmm.
and the over.
You got it.
Oh my God. Detroit just almost scored a nasty goal.
Also,
Sorry.
today I have CJ McCollum over 24.5 points, thanks to Cody. If it doesn't hit, he owes me money.
False. What was you owe me money if Chase Elliott doesn't win tomorrow.
I gave you a plus 275 bet.
Yeah, but you're like Jim said here. I said, what's his record? You said unbelievable. You didn't give me any stats. You just said
I
he's
don't
good.
need the stats.
You just said he's good.
No, I said unbelievable.
I came in here with numbers today.
Oh, dear Lord.
I came in here with good analysis, and all you can give me is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. Unbelievable. They call him the king of the road course for a reason.
Okay.
Do you need to know more?
I would like to know the numbers.
Well, you're not getting them.
That puts me at ease.
No, you just tail me blindly.
This is how I lost $100.
Let's just put it this way. Last year, he won at Coda, which is where they race tomorrow.
Okay.
Didn't
he also win the Daytona 500 last year and he didn't win this year?
No.
Who won last year?
I believe it was Alex Bowman. It was either Bowman or Byron, I think.
Are you sure?
I believe so. I could be incorrect. Michael McDowell won. That's right. I knew it was one of them, like middle of the pack. All right, here you go, Cody. Just to put your mind at ease. Last year, this is where Chase finished on a road course. Finished 12th in the last one. 4th, 2nd, 1st, 2nd, 1st.
Okay. When he was first, hold on. Get the Nardo.
It was bland.
It was bland.
Let's go back to
It was
2020.
always bland.
You ready? Here's your 2020 stats for you. First.
On road courses?
Yeah.
Now, on this specific course,
He won last year there.
yes. By
Uh-huh.
how many seconds?
Why do you want to know that?
Because I want to know how comfortable this bet is.
It's not. It's NASCAR. It's like horse racing.
Yeah, with horse racing, I can get the straights, I can get the numbers, I can.
How about this? Did you place the bet already?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Take a look at it tomorrow, see what the top 3 odds are, and see if he's in any matchups.
Okay.
If
I
you can
like
get
that.
good odds there, I like that a little more because it's NASCAR. He could wreck early. You never know. He hasn't run that well this year, but
What is going on in this game?
um,
Detroit's been on a power play forever. It had to be a double minor.
I just want to know like how far ahead he was of everybody. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Wouldn't you?
No. Blindly trust me.
See, I thought I had a bad approach.
No, trust me.
Your approach is just god awful.
They call him the king of the freaking road course. They're on a road course. He won there last year.
All right, I believe you.
I'm not saying he will win there this year, but gambling's about the odds. Let's get the value there. It's plus 275. It's a good bet.
We took it.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
We took it. So anyway,
Hitting the reset button.
yeah, I'm gonna put $10 on this parlay. Jim,
Right.
I'm tailing you with the money line, but I'm only putting $10 on it because I don't like it. Uh, anyway, to wrap up, we're probably gonna do just a little housekeeping. We're probably gonna do a little reset here once baseball starts, and we're going to track our bets on the Action Network. The account is set up. You can follow us at NS9BETS over there if you have an Action Network account. We also have a Book It Sports account now. It's all right. Book It Sports. If you're really into sports gambling, you probably know. Like that's where a lot of the big time players are at. But I don't know. Twitter's like the best place I find to share things. But anyway, we have those accounts set up. If you want to go follow those, feel free. And yeah, we're gonna do a reset. Tyler, what do you think about the reset?
Need it. Need it. I don't
We
know.
do.
I don't quite know how we're going to track NASCAR.
We can track NASCAR on Action.
It's going to hurt.
Yeah, it'll hurt, but we can also we can
But
look at everything without NASCAR through that.
all right.
It's just an easier way to look at
It
our
works for me.
stats.
By the way, Chase Elliott is 3rd all time in career road course wins, and he's only 26 years old.
See,
Jim.
that makes me feel a little better. Thank you.
He's behind Blanton. I'm kidding.
He's behind Blanton. It was always Blanton.
It was always Blanton. He's behind Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart.
Some good company.
Yeah. Love it. Need a reset because your boy had a struggle of a month. Thank God for St. Peter's because I could get groceries today.
Yeah. St. Peter's, thank you so much. I'm going to have to take a trip down to Jersey City and thank them in person.
And
take a little 20-minute drive down the road.
I cannot wait until we get baseball and spring football and we can actually bet on some stuff that we watch.
Yeah. Oh, next week we're going to be giving out our MLB futures. Talking a lot of baseball next week. Then we have that segment that we discussed.
Yes.
I'm not sure what to call it yet. Because, I mean, we know the concept of it and what the concept's called, but I feel like we need to call it something else just to put our own spin on it.
Yeah, we'll workshop it.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. But anyway, look forward to that. Talking baseball next week, finally. And good luck to everyone today. Good luck, Jim. I hope Arkansas money line hits.
I don't. I hope they lose by 3.
Fuck you. Anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Have a good one and bet responsibly.
Or don't. Peace out, Girl Scouts.